morning at about 7:47 a.m. to 3024 Forest Hill Circle, which is the Rivermont School here in the city of Lynchburg, for a report of a bomb that was brought onto the property by a student. We responded along with, as you can see, other agencies here rather, include the Lynchburg Fire Department, Hazardous Materials Team, Virginia State Police, Bomb Squad, as well as the Virginia Department of Emergency Management. Upon speaking to administrators from the school, it was determined that a 14-year-old male had brought this device to school with him. They discovered this device shortly after he entered the building. The device was then removed from the building, at which time we were contacted. We responded to the area. We evacuated approximately 56 students and 21 staff members from the building. We also started evacuating immediate residences and businesses in the area. I don't know the exact number of residences right now, but approximately 5 businesses in the area were evacuated in order to make sure that everyone was safe. The State Police Bomb Squad has been on scene for a while. If you've been here, you could hear just recently they disrupted the device, which is a small device, in order to render it safe. And they're now in the process of doing some evidence collection related to that, and we'll be on scene here for a little bit longer.
What can you tell us about the actual device? Was it a bomb?
It was a chemical bomb. It was a small device, probably no larger than maybe a foot tall at most.
What kind of damage did this do?
The device was taken to a safe location for it to be disrupted. The means by which the state police disrupted it just basically eliminated the device. Didn't cause any damage to anything around the area.
But if it had gone off, I mean, this is something that could have taken out the building, could have hurt people, killed people.
It definitely could have hurt people had there been anybody in the immediate area. Not something we believe that would have been able to destroy the building.
Did he have it in his backpack?
He did bring it in. I'm not going to discuss too much of the details of how or where, but he did bring it in with him to the school.
Who removed it from the building? Was it a staff member?
An administrator did.
Will this student be facing any type of criminal charge?
Unknown right now. It's early, very early in the investigation. We're still looking at a lot of different avenues and following up with a lot of different things at this time. So that's still unknown at this point.
Now, I know that you take any of these types of events very seriously, but was there any more credence given to this one in particular, because we are dealing with a school for children with emotional problems, with psychological problems, that sort of thing? Did that weigh into the response that we see?
Anytime, obviously, children are involved, regardless of their situation, we're certainly going to take that seriously. And in general, anytime these types of devices are involved anywhere in the city, we're very concerned for the public safety. So we certainly wanted to have a very quick response over here. And our main concern immediately wasn't necessarily devices, it was so much getting some of the people out of harm's way in order to be able to then deal with the device.
The child that brought this, any indication of whether he made it or got it from someone?
At this point, I'm not releasing any information on that. Again, it's still very early in the investigation. A lot of those details may eventually come out either between now and then or later on as we're able to kind of finalize some of the investigation.
When you say chemical, can you tell us what type of chemical?
At this point, we're not going to say that.
How soon will businesses be allowed to be reopened?
Not sure at this point. It's still some investigation that needs to go on scene. There's also information that we need to try and call from other sources prior. We want to make sure, our ultimate goal is to make sure that when we do open this back up, that the businesses can operate safely and we don't have to worry about coming back to deal with something else. So there's some evidence collection going on, as well as we just want to make sure we check kind of all the details of the information we have provided in order to make sure everyone's safe.
Where are the students right now? Parents pick them up? Or?
The students were evacuated. We were able to arrange for a bus to come and get the students to another remote site away from here. And then parents and guardians were contacted to respond to that location. All the students at this time have been picked up by their parents or guardians.
Let's see, out here today, Lynchburg Police, Fire Department, Public Works, State Police, anyone we're missing?
Lynchburg Police, Virginia State Police Bomb Squad, the Lynchburg Fire Department, specifically their Hazardous Materials Team, Virginia Department of Emergency Management, Public Works is assisting us with road closures and barricades. I don't think I've missed anybody. I believe that's it.
How large in size is this bomb?
Device was no larger than a foot tall and not even that wide.
Can tell us what it was made out of, other than chemical?
At this point, honestly, don't have enough information really to tell you what it was made out of, other than to know that the device did contain some chemicals.
Was it in a visible part of the school? Was it something that somebody saw?
It's something that he actually brought in, and the staff became aware that this device was in his possession, which time they removed it from the school in order to try and keep the students as safe as they possibly could.
Do you know how they became aware?
I'm not sure about the details of that right now.
Any possibility he wasn't working alone?
Really don't have enough information. Too early to tell whether that's the case or not right now.
Has anyone talked to him about his motive?
He has been spoken to by some of our detectives, and we're still in the process. They don't have a motive to clearly state to you right now. To follow up on your question, we don't have at this point any reason to believe that there was anybody else assisting him. But again, very early in the investigation, certainly more details will come out as we get more information available to us.
You said a staff member took the device out of the school. Where was it taken after that?
It was taken outside initially, to the outside to the front of the school, and then once the State Police Bomb Squad arrived, assessed the situation, assessed the device, they were able to remove it to a safe area away from the school in order to disrupt the device.
Will the student be held juvenile detention or released to his parents?
Too early to tell right now. He's in our custody right now, at least initially, in order to determine what was going on. Obviously, to interview him, his family obviously has been contacted and aware of the situation.
You did say
they're being very cooperative.
I'm sorry. Did you say it was 56 students that were there?
We believe approximately. Don't quote me exactly on that number. We believe approximately 56 students and 21 staff members.
Do you know about the age range of those students?
The school serves an age range from kindergarten through to 21 years of age. Anything else?